Have you ever stopped to think about how powerful your words truly are? Most people don't realize that every word they speak carries an energy, an invisible vibration that moves through the world, shaping reality in ways they cannot see. Words are not just sounds that fade into silence, they are living forces, seeds of creation, shaping your future one sentence at a time. When you say something, you are sending out a signal to the universe, and the universe, like a loyal servant, begins to respond to that command. Every phrase command, whether it's a word of faith or a whisper of doubt, starts to mold your experiences accordingly. Think about it. When you wake up in the morning and say, "I feel tired," that phrase instantly programs your mind and body to feel even more exhausted. But if you start your day saying, "I am full of energy and ready for great things," your brain adjusts, your body responds, and your environment begins to match that expectation. It may seem simple, but it's the most profound truth you'll ever live by. Your words are the architects of your destiny. From the moment we learn to speak, we begin shaping our inner and outer worlds. Children who are told they are capable grow into confident adults. Those who are constantly reminded of their limitations struggle to see beyond them. It's not luck or chance, it's language. Every declaration is like a brushstroke on the canvas of your life. If your words are painted with fear, the picture becomes dark and uncertain. But when you speak with faith, courage, and joy, your life begins to glow with possibility. The truth is, life is always listening. The energy of your words travels farther than your ears can hear. It vibrates into the atmosphere, aligning with people, opportunities, and situations that match your frequency. When you constantly speak of lack, "I never have enough money," "nothing ever works for me," you are unknowingly commanding the universe to agree. It nods and says, "As you wish." But when you speak words like, "I am blessed beyond measure," "everything I desire flows to me with ease," those words ripple out with light, attracting abundance from unseen places. It's easy to underestimate the impact of what we say, because results don't always appear immediately. But words are like seeds. Once planted, they take time to grow. A farmer doesn't see a harvest overnight, yet he trusts the soil, knowing that what he planted will rise in its season. The same is true for you. The things you speak today may not show up tomorrow, but keep watering them with belief, and you'll be amazed at how your life begins to transform. The greatest mistake we make is using our own voice against ourselves. We curse our possibilities with statements like, "I can't," "I'm not good enough," or "That's impossible." Every time you do that, you're cutting down the very tree that was meant to bear your fruit. But when you replace those words with power, "I can," "I'm worthy," "Everything is possible for me," you awaken the creative force that's been waiting within you all along. Remember, your mouth is not just for communication, it's for creation. Every word that leaves your lips holds the power to heal or to harm, to build or to destroy. Speak with awareness, because life is listening. Your words are shaping the road ahead, brick by brick, sentence by sentence. When you start speaking with purpose, gratitude, and confidence, you'll notice the world begins to rearrange itself to match your vibration. The treasures you seek are not somewhere far away. They are waiting to be summoned by your words. Imagine waking up one morning and whispering to yourself, "I'm always struggling." You might think it's just an honest statement of how life feels. But the moment those words escape your lips, they begin weaving a pattern around you. Your mind accepts it as truth, your emotions align with that feeling, and your actions unconsciously start following the path of struggle. It's as if the universe nods gently and says, "Very well, let it be so." Now imagine a different person, waking up to the same world but saying, "Everything I need comes to me easily, and in perfect time." That one line changes everything. It tunes their entire being to a higher frequency, opening invisible doors that bring opportunity, peace, and flow. This isn't magic. It's the law of spoken thought. Every word you speak carries emotion, and emotion is energy in motion. When that energy is released through speech, it sets forces in motion far beyond what you can perceive. You are not just a human being speaking words. You are a creator commanding form into existence. When your thoughts are infused with belief, and your words align with that belief, you are literally programming the fabric of reality to reflect your truth. The spoken word is your creative signature in the universe. Think about the last time you said something with passion. Maybe you were angry, joyful, or full of love. Do you remember how powerful it felt in your body? Your heart raced, your tone changed, and your energy pulsed stronger. That's because words are emotional electricity. They spark vibrations that attract experiences matching their power. The words, "I'm unlucky," carry a heavy, dense vibration that draws more misfortune. The words, "I'm divinely guided," carry light, and that light clears the path ahead. The law of spoken thought is not bound by time or circumstance. It works whether you believe it or not, just as gravity does. You can use it consciously to lift yourself higher, or unconsciously to pull yourself down. Every successful person, knowingly or unknowingly, uses this law. They speak their vision long before it appears. They call things that are not yet seen as if they already exist. That's not arrogance. It's alignment. They understand that the universe rearranges itself to fulfill the words of conviction. When you say, "I can't," you chain your potential. But when you declare, "I can and I will," you ignite the inner power that begins shifting your circumstances. Your words tell your subconscious mind what to look for, and the subconscious obeys without question. If you tell it you're always late, it will ensure you miss every perfect timing. If you tell it you're blessed, it will guide you to every blessing. This is why awareness in speech is not optional. It is essential. Our lives are living reflections of our spoken thoughts. The people we attract, the situations we experience, the emotions we feel, they are mirrors of our verbal energy. The words we use daily become the atmosphere we live in. Some people breathe in hope and confidence, because that's what they speak. Others live in constant storms of doubt, because their words summon those clouds. If you want to change your life, start by changing the language you use. Instead of saying, "I'm waiting for things to get better," say, "Things are getting better every moment." Instead of saying, "I can't afford that," say, "Money flows to me in creative ways." These are not empty affirmations. They are powerful declarations that reshape the mind, redirect focus, and attract results. When your speech harmonizes with faith, miracles begin to unfold naturally. The right people cross your path. The right opportunities appear out of nowhere. The law of spoken thought has no favorites. It simply amplifies whatever you speak with conviction. Whether it's fear or faith, complaint or gratitude, the law says the same thing. Your wish is my command. There comes a moment in every person's life when they realize that the power to transform everything they've ever wanted is already within them. It lives in their words. You don't have to chase after blessings or beg for miracles. You were never meant to. You were meant to speak them into existence. The same energy that created worlds flows through your breath, waiting for you to use it with purpose. When you open your mouth to declare truth, the universe listens and moves. Think of your words as keys that open invisible doors. Each phrase you speak either unlocks your treasure or seals it shut. When you say, "I'm unlucky," you lock the door. When you say, "Everything I touch prospers," you open it wide. It's that simple, and that profound. The treasures of life aren't buried in some faraway land. They are buried beneath layers of disbelief, waiting for the light of your words to uncover them. Start small. Look around your life and find one area where you've been speaking defeat. Your career, your relationships, your health. Then make a choice to speak differently. Instead of saying, "I can't find a job," begin saying, "The right job is finding me now." Instead of, "No one ever stays," say, "I attract love that is loyal, kind, and lasting." These words are not fantasy. They are instructions to the universe, coding your future with precision. When spoken consistently with belief, they reshape the energy around you, until what you've spoken becomes visible. But here's the secret many never learns. It's not just the words themselves. It's the feeling behind them. Words without emotion are like arrows without a bow. They go nowhere. Speak with feeling. Feel the reality of what you say. When you declare, "I am abundant," let your heart rise with the sense of already having it. Feel it so vividly that your body can't tell the difference between what's imagined and what's real. That emotion activates the magnetic field of creation, drawing to you everything that matches your vibration. When you speak in this way, you begin to shift from desperation to authority. You no longer ask life to be kind to you. You command it with love. You stop talking about your limitations and start affirming your power. Even in moments of difficulty, your words become your shield. When fear whispers, "You'll fail," you respond, "Everything is working out in my favor." When doubt says, "You're not ready," you answer, "I am guided and supported in every step." Every word you speak is a sword cutting through illusion, carving your destiny into shape. And soon, something magical happens. The atmosphere around you begins to change. People start treating you differently. Opportunities seem to appear out of nowhere. What once felt impossible begins unfolding naturally, almost effortlessly. That's when you'll realize it was never luck, it was never coincidence. It was your words all along. Your mouth is a doorway between the unseen and the seen. Speak what you want to walk into. Don't describe your life as it is. Declare it as you want it to be. Speak prosperity until you feel prosperous. Speak peace until you feel calm. Speak love until it fills every corner of your heart. Your words will become your reality, your voice the architect of your future. So today, stand tall and speak like a creator. You don't need to wait for permission, proof, or validation. Everything you desire is waiting for the sound of your command. Speak it with courage. Speak it with faith. Speak it until the world bends to match your vibration. Because, the moment you dare to believe in the power of your own voice, the treasures of life will begin to manifest, one word at a time.